Hello and welcome to another video. If you haven't yet, check out the previous video here or in the description below. Now in this video, I'll speak to you about how important communication is in both business and personal relationships, and what are the 3 key things you should know about communication. First off, communication is a basic human need, meaning we can't live without it. For example, when you go to a grocery store because you want to make cookies, searching aisle by aisle and you can't find where the brown sugar is, what do? You ask a store employee for help. Now, over the centuries, the way we communicate has evolved, be it through voice, written, pictures, body or sign language. With this, we create the bridge between 2 individuals. But in the end, 3 things happen when we communicate. 1, you learn something from the person. 2, you understand the person better. And 3, you clarify an idea or thought. Now this is breaking down communication at its most simplest and basic way, but hear me out. Of course, sometimes you communicate because you want something from someone or to ask them for help. But in the end, anytime you communicate with a person, you either learn something from them, or you start to understand them better, or something gets clarified for you about them. So without you knowing, your brain starts to build a profile of the person you are communicating with the different mood they communicate, the tone they communicate, and yourself unconsciously start to match how they are communicating. We are a species that want to be a part of a group. It satisfies our need to belong, gain information, understand, and in the end, it defines our social identity. Now think of this. You are at a company gathering, meeting some people for the very first time, and at the very beginning of a conversation, you've already started to dislike a person. This means you have understood a principle about them that makes them different from you. And you can't match their tone, their body language or principle. Not because you're not able to, but because it's not part of your social identity. And the more that person starts to talk, you start to understand them more and your thoughts about them get clarified. Most of this happens unconsciously, but we create a profile about them and with everyone else we meet. Now this is how, at its most simplest and basic way, rivalry can occur. Hatred can start to grow, or emotions like jealousy can erupt. And these emotions start to grow the more you learn about that person. Now think about this scenario. You are at a party, you meet a person, and from the very beginning of the conversation, you really feel a connection with them. You're intrigued about who they are, what they do, asking any question you can do to learn more about them. Now in this case it means that you have a tone, body language or a principle that is a part of your social identity that you can match with. Now from both of these examples, I know you can now see the importance of communication. Now to go over the 3 key points again, every time you communicate with someone. 1, you learn something from the person. 2, you understand the person better, like his principle or values and thoughts. And 3, you clarify an idea or thought. Now you learned what you do unconsciously, and because of that you can have a negative or a positive connection, or sometimes neutral when you don't really have an opinion about them as you don't know enough about them. This is the foundation you need to become a master communicator. Thank you for watching, and make sure to share this video with anyone who can benefit from this. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell button, and I will see you in the next video. Hey there, just real quick, I have set a challenge for myself, and that is to make 30 videos for the next 30 days. This was day 2, video 2. Now smash that like button down below, and I thank you for your support.